this video we're going to use the advanced zone editor to put in a zone widening section. From the road manager, just click on the template button and we'll edit the template that we had previously created. What I want to do here is put a widening on this third zone on the left. So just make sure that you've got the left or right side selected, and then select the zone that we want to edit. And then from the commands button down here, it's off the screen of the video, but there's an option for the advanced zone edit command, and I'll just click on that. So this shows that we're editing zone 3, and it shows you the different properties of that zone. So what you could do if you're doing super elevations, you would do that through the slope modifiers. For this video we're going to do some widening, so I'm going to click the widths button, and then we'll click the add button to add a zone modifier. So what I'm going to do now is tell it that from station 10 plus 50 we want the width to start out at 5 meters, and we want it to continue widening out until station 1100, where we want it to have a final width of 20 meters. So between 1050 and 1100, it's going to gradually get wider from 5 meters, which is the width as defined in the template, out to 20 meters at its widest point. I'll add another zone, and from station 1100, we want it to continue at a width of 20, and we want to keep that 20 meter width until station 1150. And I'm going to end at a width of 20 there as well. And now I'll add one final zone modifier. So from station 1150, we want to start at a width of 20 meters until station 1200, where we'll finish back at original width of 5 meters. So what we're going to have is for at station 1050, it's going to be 5 meters. It'll gradually widen out to 20 meters at 1100. From there until 1150, it's going to stay at 20 meter width, and then at station 1150, it'll start narrowing down back to a 5 meter width at station 1200. Beyond that, it's going to have the width defined in the template, which was 5 meters. So I'll press OK to save this. And now in order to actually see that widening section, I'm going to turn on this View Zone Modifiers option. And there's two ways of viewing those. You can either use the slider, and as you slide along, you'll see it widen out and then start to narrow back down. And then beyond station 1200, it's going to stay at that same width. Or you can check the width at any specific station, for example, 1075. It shows us that our zone 3 has a width of 12.5 meters. 1085, it's 15.5 meters, and so on up to 1100, where it's now 20 meters. Anywhere between 1100 and 1150, it's going to stay as 20 meters. And then between 1150 and 1200, you'll see it narrow back down to the 5 meter width. So, say at 1151, it's just under 20 meters. 12.5 meters, 6.5 meters, and so on. So that's how you can do zone modifying. And as I mentioned earlier, super elevations would be handled almost exactly the same. Just press OK to save the template, and that's it.